This is Gary Kayye, and I'm here at DSE 2013 in Vegas, and I have found Sean Matthews. Sean, of course, is the founder and president of VISIX, and VISIX is one of the leading digital signage media player and content providers. Hey, Sean, how are you?
I'm very good, sir. How about you?
And I appreciate it. I know you're in the middle of setting up your booth here, and I'm getting a few minutes with you, but I know you've sort of made your mark in sort of a unique niche, and that is you're sort of dominating right now higher education, digital signage in higher education.
Yeah, I mean, we basically have cut our own niche in that market space. A lot of users in that market space are looking for very specific workflows and styles and approaches to conveying information, which is far different than what you see in the retail space.
Yeah, and in fact, what's interesting about digital signage in education is it's very specialized, because unlike a retail application where you're just throwing ads up there, in an education application, you may use that same digital sign for advertising, but you also use it for wayfinding. You might use it for scheduling. You might actually use it for, in fact, in a lot of universities, showing basketball games at night and football games on the weekends. But the same display is also being used to help whatever department that display is being used in. So it's a little bit more complicated than retail.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely a nuance in this market space, particularly because not only the things that you just described, but the target audience is multifold. You have students on campus, you might have night students, you have faculty and staff, you have visitors, you have mom and dads, you even have workforces coming onto that campus to provide services to the campus. So a whole wide range of audiences, so definitely is a unique workflow.
Well, I'm very impressed with your recent product introduction, APPOINT, because working at a university, I know there's a wide range of, myself working at a university, there's a wide range of people that interface with these types of displays. And I think part of the intimidation factor of putting a digital signage network is the amount of creativity and more amount of creative timing and processes used to do this kind of stuff. But your APPOINT software is a plug-in to PowerPoint. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that for those that haven't seen it and maybe demonstrate it?
Yeah, you're dead on. I mean, a lot of people walk around a show like this and they see all this beautiful, gorgeous content, and then they say to themselves, well, how is it that we're actually going to make this happen and make it look good on screen? Because when you look at some of the stuff that's on these displays, I mean, these are award-winning artists. We have guys on our staff that have won Emmy Awards, but the typical university doesn't have those employees. What they're comfortable with is a product like PowerPoint, and quite frankly, that's what you see at most institutions. So we want to take advantage of the PowerPoint platform to enable people to utilize what they're already familiar with to create some good-looking content.
So basically, you've got a plug into PowerPoint so that you're actually using the PowerPoint application, and then you're exporting that presentation to a digital signage file, basically? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so if you're looking at this on screen right now, it's really quite simple. The APPOINT application allows you to simply go out to your desktop and grab a PowerPoint presentation. So we'll just pull one here that looks good. And this is our PowerPoint presentation, Energy, and it imports the slides into the application. You can then deselect the slides that you're not interested in using. So let's say, for example, we're not interested in these two here, and then it imports the presentation itself, weaves it together. You see it down here right now, weaves it together with these other PowerPoint presentations, and then in the background, when you go to publish it, you're simply generating a Windows Media video that then gets published out to the players. The efficiency there is that you do not have to have a PowerPoint license at each player. It's just one copy on the person's desktop, and that's it.
So it basically is sort of like an autoplay. So once you've launched it, it just plays until you change the content.
That is correct. So you can go in and synchronize content, replace dated content if you want to. The real value here is there are a lot of products out there that actually transcode PowerPoint presentations into SWIFTs and other things, but you have to upload them to a digital signage system. Well, this is basically not only transcoding it, but allows you to schedule and manage it from the same place.
And it's using PowerPoint, which everybody knows how to use. I mean, if you're doing presentations, you're a teacher, you're any sort of instructor at a university, you're going to know how to use it. So to find out more information about this, go to www.visix.com.
Actually, there's a new spin on this one. We have a separate product marketing site. It's www.appointsignage.com. You can download free trials from there. The cool thing, the product's very inexpensive, $4.99 for the desktop application, $149 for the player application. Very well suited for K-12, higher ed, and even the guy who just wants to put something up in his lobby.
Well, I'm as a Mac user, I like using PowerPoint on the Mac, but I would love to see a future version of it with Keynote, so I'm going to keep pushing you until you do a Keynote. But congratulations on your application with PowerPoint. I mean, certainly PowerPoint is more than 90% of the presentation market. So one of these days, hopefully, Keynote will catch up and you'll have time to do one. So this is Gary Kayye. Been speaking with Sean Matthews, the president of VISIX, here today at the Digital Signage Expo. The show actually opens tomorrow, so keep watching our site and take a look at, you go to the upper left-hand corner of the page, sorry, upper right-hand corner of the page here, and you can type in VISIX, V-I-S-A-X, and you can search for their videos, and you can watch all the individual videos we'll shoot here during the show floor on every product that they have that they're showing and launching here at DSE 2013 in Vegas. This is Gary Kayye. Thanks for watching.